Have you missed me?
Huh. Patha.
The situation in Nios, Dargan. Eborg's atrocities only escalate. Your gravitas is necessary. I'll meet you at the tower, but don't rush. Esgarin delights in my company.
I'd better hurry.
I am on my way.
Wayfinder.
Frode, how's the Astral Ward?
Recovering. Still got the odd cryptus or two coming in from Nios. Nothing we can't solve with a hammer to the skull.
That's good to hear. These past few months, I've been recovering in my own way. It's still a shock, knowing what I do.
Isgarin and Patha are waiting for you. Follow me. They're getting along, at least.
Oh? Consider me curious and anxious.
They're here.
Good. Her presence is not kind to one's sense of inner calm.
Darling of you, Garen.
So, this is what you meant by getting along.
Patha informs us that the situation in Nios is escalating. I didn't intend to join that fight, but better to stop a growing threat than ignore it. I cannot spare the ward yet, but we should take action.
We've been seeing a spike in rift attacks here too. 4 in the Shiver Peaks yesterday, 1 in Kryta this morning.
At last our thoughts are in unison. Any help we receive, I will use. I worry about overwhelming the cryptus with visitors too quickly. But the Wayfinder, maybe. And a few strong-stomached allies. We've been pushed to the outer reaches of Nios, into Norris's path.
The beast that attacked the spire?
It's weaker now, thanks to your efforts. But it has risen the stakes. It consumes. We've a small outpost right on the edge of the abyss. Norris nor Eborg have been able to see it through the fog. The Wayfinder joins me first. We acclimate the cryptus. And then we bring more.
She loves to assume my benevolence.
Doesn't sound like we have much time to prepare.
We do not. Hopefully we can call on the wizard's aid soon as well.
We've incursions to quell interior before I can send any meaningful numbers. But I can't be convinced. Wayfinder, can we speak for a moment, just you and I?
Don't let me ruffle your sumptuous garb, Isgarin. Talk. I'll be near.
If you go with her, I might not be able to help you. You'll be on your own. There are many terrors in the demon realm. It's a very different world than ours. Mabon knew more than
I made Patha a promise, and I plan on keeping it.
Then you've already chosen.
I have. This is about Tyria. We barely escaped the dragon cycle. We don't need another oppressor.
I'll light a portal, if that's what you want. But before we return to within earshot of others, there's one other piece of intel that requires discretion. Patha has secured our missing astral ward in Nios. Those who were lost when you first traveled to their realm of rot.
You mean Irina, Frode's daughter? Does he know?
She lives, according to Patha. I've not permitted Frode to join them until we've established an operational Mist's gate. Keep them safe. And if you've any other questions, now is the time.
You seem hesitant to send aid.
Subtle, am I? Until I see our dear Patha in action, I'm still unsure if this whole ordeal will be worth it. I'm not certain the Ward would want to go either. They joined to protect Tyria, not crawl through the depths of Nios. But some are admittedly eager for Cryptus blood. They lost their friends, their allies, and they trust you. Patha? Perhaps not. They linger on the line of curiosity and fear, as do I. But they trust their Wayfinder. I will be allowing volunteers to cross through as soon as we establish a gateway between here and Patha's outpost. Just do keep the Ward in Nios secure while we connect those threads.
I'll do my part.
Do I trust Patha? The better question is, do you?
I do.
With an ounce of hesitance, I hope. She lingered in your mind for so long. Do you know the detriment she could have inflicted?
And yet she didn't. If anything, she saved me multiple times. Does that not demonstrate the severity of the situation?
I suppose it does. Be relentless if you need to be. It would not be a kind place to die in.
Wayfinder? Are we ready to depart, then?
I'm with you, Patha.
My strength is returning, but slowly. This will take a few moments.
While you two prepare, Wayfinder, with me? Someone would like to speak with you. She might be a little...
She went through with it.
She has. A few weeks back. She's been taking some time to herself, mostly. Adjusting.
How is she taking it?
Everything is a bit fuzzy. Memories of the Ward came back. She knows your name. It might take her a moment to connect it to a face.
Okay. I'm ready to see her.
Zoja, you have a visitor.
Ear deep in documentation about the obscure. Laban's notes are extensive.
Hey, Zoja.
Uh-huh.
The Wayfinder.
Yes. Yes, of course. Hello.
I'll give you two a moment. See me when you're ready.
I'm sorry. Little overwhelmed. I didn't realize you were coming today.
Patha and I are about to head into Nios.
Patha? Patha? Oh! The giant Cryptus lady. I like her, I think. Isgarin finds her annoying. Wait, you're going with her?
Yeah, I am. Pretty nervous about it, to be honest.
Okay. Be safe. I've been a few times helping seal rifts. It's something.
I will. Thanks, Zoja.
Sorry. This must be a bit awkward for you. I'm trying so hard to
Hey, don't worry about it. One step at a time, right?
Yeah. Dagda keeps telling me that too. Be safe, Commander. No, Wayfinder. Are you a commander?
I was.
How'd it go?
Good, I think. She seems like she's doing well. I wish I'm just glad she found her home. That was Harder than I thought it would be.
I know it hurts, but keep your bond close. She'll see through the fog if you shine that light bright enough.
Are you ready, Wayfinder?
Warden, Curator! Crypt in the courtyard! A rift is open!
Within the bounds of the Wizard's Tower, with the speed of a storm, go.
Charybdis! Inside the
We
tower?
stick together and remain calm.
Cryptus here? Epoch.
Cut them down. Now. Low on endurance.
More blood for the Midnight King! It worked! Paper! You hide with the fodder!
Master Ward, hold your ground.
What's going on?
Haven, who are they?
Followers of Epoch. This rift is different. It's stronger than even I'm familiar.
Try sealing it with the heart, Wayfinder.
Way ahead of you. It's not working.
Then we try from the other side. Patha, you lead, we will follow.
Take a breath of that lush Tyrian air. And go.
What is this place? Nios? We become one.
Welcome back to Nios, Wayfinder.
It looks so different.
Acclimate yourselves. This isn't Epoch's territory, but we're exposed.
No time. It looks like the welcoming committee is right on schedule. Get ready, everyone.
I haven't seen this realm of existence in...
Fight, Iskaran. Focus.
I intend to.
The Heart of the Obscure should allow you to extract demonic essence from the Cryptus you slay. The rifts will only respond to their particular flavor of magic, so only together enough to complete the spell.
I'm on it.
Your own kind, lashing out against you. Is this what millennia of appetence have distilled into?
You see it now. You feel it.
We need to take more of them down, and the bigger the Cryptus, the more the essence. Though, it seems that the essence degrades pretty fast. Bring it back to me as quickly as possible. But be careful now. The more you carry, the more it will drain your life force. Don't push yourself too hard.
Trying my best.
Yes, I'd like to keep the Wayfinder in one piece.
Urge to kill rising.
strong.
That should be enough. Bring it back to me.
Unshakable they are. Traitors.
Urge to kill rising.
I need to focus. Keep the big one off me, and I'll finish the spell.
Can you handle this, Zosha?
Yeah.
We're with you. We're right here.
I've only played through this once before. I don't really remember how to fight this thing.
We become one. Urge to kill rising. I feel strong.
Low on endurance.
All right, that should do it. Quickly, everyone, back through that rift before it collapses on us.
The Wayfinder and I will venture farther into the realm. Follow. We'll make toward refuge.
Wayfinder, keep your eyes up and your mind sharp as obsidian. Our paths part for now.
Be safe.
But you can breathe it. You have before. We're not far from camp. Rest a moment. We've been met with excitement after excitement. Even I am tired.
Thanks.
Take it in. Then we'll start moving. Don't rush yourself.
It's kind of pretty here, isn't it?
I wasn't expecting Nios to be so serene.
What did you expect? I am curious.
More blood, I think. Less of this.
Your shock is not too surprising. Your first impressions of my world were birthed in the temple of Thebe. That cursed place.
Sarah said that Thebe was killed?
Yes, he was. My teacher. A guide. He felt the things about Epoch that I do now. I couldn't save him then. Had Thebe not fallen, maybe we'd have put Epoch down sooner.
I've had those thoughts. They're not worth it. You're fighting back against Epoch now.
Ramesses should be on guard.
That's what we
right
need to
now.
focus on.
Quickly.
Traitorous snake you are, little Aether.
Crawl back and kiss the fangs of your king.
I feel strong.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Starting to see the bigger picture.
We must find Arena and the others.
So she is alive.
And thriving, last I saw her. We located her and her fierce entourage of Astral Ward not long ago. I'm still in awe as to how they survived at all. But if Ebark has us sniffed out...
Let's keep moving.
Any sign of Peter? Not yet! Damn! Ugh. About time.
I smell excitement. Maybe I'm confusing fear. Were you back in Tyria again?
And I brought a friend.
The Pact Commander. Interesting choice.
Arena, hi. It's good to see you alive. What happened in Gandharan?
Surprise to us both. Now, eyes on the threat.
Refreshing.
There's one to remember me by! Urge to kill rising!
I feel strong. Looks like the last of them.
What happened?
Ator happened.
Was she here?
Only scouts from what we can tell. But I'm sure their eventual absence will be noticed.
The barrier will keep our location shielded. For now. We can't breach the interior. But they're also barred from us. Wayfinder, you've met Arena.
They were secretly snooping through my camp.
And Ramses, well, Ramses speaks for himself.
Curious, the way you smell.
And who is this Hator?
Oh, what would be the appropriate Tyrian familial connection? My cousin.
And one of Epoch's prized fang-suckers.
A bit pissy that you offed her mate based on how many she sent. Managed to take down most of them before you got back.
Ceres, I assume.
We've no shortage of family drama. Now that Hator knows of this place, we'd better stop her from sharing the news.
I'll check on the Astral Ward and others.
I imagine Frode is relieved about Arena, but disappointed he can't be here. I didn't have the chance to ask him.
A huntress would rather cope with her progenitor on her own. When Isgarin's little gate is open, they will meet. When her contingent first arrived with you, and whatever dubious entity you prayed to, that they found a place to hide. They managed to survive, while Cryptus's eyes were pointed at Tyria. Only a few lives were lost to the hostility of our world.
I'm glad you found them before things started escalating.
And so am I. Ramses has remained at Arena's side, helping the Tyrians acclimate. I think they've taken to our realm of barbarity. Arena is a force of nature, and I'm sure she'd be fine on her own. Now, rest. Adjust. The ward has crops that are at least tolerable for your consumption.
Before you try to apologize again, it's fine. When we were pulled into that portal in Gandharan Fields, I was uneasy at first. I gathered what Astral Ward I could find. We lost a few along the way. Managed to find an alcove just out of sight. Astral Ward survival tactics. And then Paitha and Ramses tracked us down, just a few days ago. Good timing too, as our rations were growing dangerously low.
Well, I'm glad you made it in one piece then. Your dad was worried.
It's a relief to hear that old Frode didn't throw himself into a fight he couldn't crawl out of. He's protective, and stubborn.
I'll leave Frode to you then.
Thanks. Now I need to attend to the ward. Come find me later. I'm sure we've got plenty for you to do.
You are the subject of many a dream. I see why Paitha was so fascinated by you.
Dreams? As in...
Ah, yes. You've so little exposure to our world. Let me be your guide. Dreams flutter through our air, bleeding in from other worlds. Visions of cities and wars, great beasts and lovers. We, Cryptus, and old demons are born with a flicker of curiosity. Your dreams inspire us, or better, or worse.
I think I understand. That sounds an awful lot like the Sylvari from our world.
Yes, that is right. The people of the Pale Tree have especially poignant dreams. Exciting and feverish. Epoch has stifled our ability to dream, however. As of late, the youngest of our kind have yet to experience any. It is quite suffocating, the way he keeps them all to himself.
Do you have faith in Paitha?
With all of my flesh. comforting to be in the presence of your, resolve. I have faith in Pathos as well.